This is the end of Hollywood. These open letters signed by A-list celebrities. I will never forget this. I will never watch another movie again. Justin Timberlake, Katy Perry, James Corden, Jimmy Carr, Bradley Cooper. I used to like you guys. Never again. You divided the world with this letter. You divided humanity. Judge Judy, where is your decency? You're a judge. To cut off water, electricity, food, allowing the people of Gaza to perish while they continually drop bombs on Gaza. Where is your humanity, Hollywood? Will Ferrell, Jennifer Garner, the list goes on. Hollywood, you will not recover from this. The world is taking notes, Hollywood.
You know that nasty letter that celebrities wrote thanking Joe Biden for his leadership in Israel right now? Did I not know Aubrey Plaza was one of the people who signed that? Chris Rock, I get it. That man went to Burning Man this year. I'm not happy about it. I'm not shocked about it. Gal Gadot, again, not shocked. But Aubrey?
Remember this photo of the Palestinian children in Gaza that Jamie Lee Curtis had posted in support of Israel? Today, the little girl in the original photo is dead. 2 days ago, she was murdered by an Israeli airstrike. And her brother Khalid, who is holding her in the photo, is now saying goodbye to his little sister. Khalid was the only one that survived that airstrike in his family. But sadly, people like Jamie Lee Curtis will not care about this because these children are Palestinian, influencing and telling her 5.5 million followers that Palestinian lives do not matter. Palestinian children do not matter. And Jamie Lee Curtis is a mother. How can any human, especially a mother, look at this and condone this? As of today, 6,546 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza, including at least 2,704 children. 2,704 children. Let that sink in. This is not a war. This is not self-defense. This is a massacre. And if you still are believing the propaganda that's being put out by the government, listen to this. Gemma Louisi had commented at Sky News. She says, sorry, but Sky News has been writing absolute shit. I'm a Jewish Israeli and was forced to serve in the IDF. They literally used to tell us we are going to throw a bomb on areas where there's children, as they will grow up to attack us one day. It's the most immoral army in the world. She then tells Sky News if you want a real story from an IDF soldier to message her. And she ends it by saying, I condemn the IDF for its brutal methods used to cleanse the Palestinians.
Do you guys remember when Jamie Lee Curtis posted this image on her Instagram? At first, she was sympathizing with these children when she thought they were Israeli. But when she found out they're actually Palestinian children, she deleted the post. So today I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across this. A picture of Jamie Lee Curtis wearing what looks like a very colorful abaya kaftan type of dress. It's this brand, La Double J's dress, and you can see they've posted it here. And the caption says, live wisely, love well. Jamie Lee Curtis in the Hathor dress for the Advocate magazine, as she's named Advocate of the Year. So I go to their page and there she is, Jamie Lee Curtis, ally, icon, mother, and advocate of the year. The caption says the Oscar-winning icon opens about her own upbringing in Hollywood, her passion for helping children and others in need. Maybe they should have added in parentheses, except Palestinian children living in open-air prisons getting bombed and killed. I get it, magazines plan their content months in advance. But when she posted that image of Palestinian children that she deleted, that was October 11th. I'm sure the people at The Advocate have been seeing what's going on in Gaza the past week. But even so, it's October 19th and they decided to still run with her as Advocate of the Year, especially since that tagline says that she's passionate about advocating for children. So then I started looking more into this brand, La Double J, and its founder, JJ Martin, who enjoys visiting places in the Islamic world like hosting retreats in Egypt, wearing headscarves as she looks up into the light, gazing into the eyes of camels because they're oh so cute and so exotic, wearing kaftans and abayas with her friends. La Double J puts out clothes that look like this. Afghan vests that they've branded as sleeveless folk jackets. European models dancing and frolicking in Dubai in their kaftans. Meeting inspiring creatives in Morocco. I went to their website and this is their brand story. High vibe humans. Raise your vibrations. Don't forget to get in touch, babe. Basically using silhouettes, styles, images, colors, settings inspired by the Eastern and Islamic world, repackaging it to target a European audience. Orientalism. Edward Said's a Palestinian scholar, and his book Orientalism traces the ways that the East is fantasized as exotic, timeless, spiritual by the West, but then they profit from Eastern culture. Not only profit from it, they muddle it and then they whitewash it. The Orientalists, what they do is they borrow from the East, from the Islamic world, but they also look down on the people. We see a lot of that in Hollywood. We see that in the fashion industry. So here we have Jamie Lee Curtis, who won Advocate of the Year, telling a narrative about her passion for helping children in need. The same children she lost sympathy for when she found out they were Palestinian. What this week has shown for me, and this is my opinion, is that people care more about their fame, their money, their positions, and people like her and brands like I just showed you, they care more about promoting themselves and making money than actually standing behind what they're saying their missions are. They're all hypocrites.
Alright, this is pretty good, folks. The other day we called out the Minnesota Vikings kicker Greg Joseph for donating a bunch of money to Israel because he had posted a picture of a Palestinian refugee camp that was destroyed by Israeli missiles and claimed that this is what the Palestinians did to Israel, when in fact it was the other way around. But Joseph updated his post today, and while he's still not allowing comments, he has removed the picture of Gaza. However, he's also announced that he's going to be doubling the amount of money that he donates to Israel. So Greg Joseph and the Vikings now realize that this is what Israel is doing to the Palestinians, but they still want to give them a bunch of money to keep doing it. So I feel like Greg Joseph and the Vikings learned something here, but at the same time, they didn't learn anything at all. Because while they're no longer posting pictures of Palestine and pretending that they're pictures of Israel, they're still giving all their money to Israel. The people who did this to a Palestinian refugee camp where women and children and civilians were living as refugees because their previous homes were destroyed by Israel. But yeah, let's give them a bunch more money. That's a great idea, you guys. What a great way for celebrities to use their platform. At least we're not blatantly lying to people anymore.